When you talk about Matthias de Ligt is a defender who is always getting injured, so he is an injury-prone player. Heading into the season, I don't feel like he is someone I trust to be in our defense, knowing it very well that we are gonna be playing a lot of Yes, of course, it's no more news. Everyone knows that Manchester United is into the market for the midfielders. We haven't yet gotten those names to replace Casemiro yet, but I trust the board. I know they will make everything possible to get those names and those people signed on to replace Casemiro, and we see the way forward. Now, we know that we need to address that midfield, but can we just talk about our defense, guys? There is a lot of problems that we have in our defense, and I felt like heading into the next season with these kind of defenders, I feel like they will cost us. Now, if I happen to list a few of them, I think we have Harry Maguire, Leniolo, Lisandro Martinez, Matthias de Ligt, Aiden Heaven, Luke Shaw has also once played there, and there is also Mazuri, who is playing for Morocco right now. He is performing so well, and I believe he might be a great addition to us heading into the next season. But now, if we try to talk about one by one, I feel like it's becoming more like a problem. If you mention Harry Maguire, everyone knows Harry Maguire is 30 years plus. So he is that kind of person who you expect not to give you game in, game out, especially when we know that we shall be playing the Premier League, Champions League, Capital One, and FA. So it will be a lot of games. I feel like he is not that person that is dependable, especially when you're playing on Wednesday and over the weekend. I don't think he will give you that kind of consistency and performance. Now, when you talk about Lisandro Martinez, he is also a player who is not dependable. He is someone who could come and play for you 5 games, and right on the 6th game, he might get injured or get a red card. When you talk about Matthias de Ligt is a defender who is always getting injured, so he is an injury-prone player. Heading into the season, I don't feel like he is someone I trust to be in our defense, knowing it very well that we are gonna be playing a lot of matches. Now, when you talk about Leniolo has been bulled so much by the forwards in the Premier League. I feel like his energy for the season, I've watched him, I don't feel like he is that Manchester United player that I thought he would be. He could be a good person in another club, but for Manchester United, I feel like he is not up to the standards. Now, when you talk about Aiden Heaven is just a younger kid, same as Leniolo, who is still developing. But there is a little bit of hope. He's played so well for the few games that he was brought in last season. I feel like he is given a lot of matches to play. He will be an improvement. Now, when you talk about Mazuri and Luke Shaw, I feel like these are just additions. I don't think they are those guys that we could actually base on heading into the season. So on my side, I feel like we should be signing 2 defenders. I don't know how we have handled this market, but I feel like we need more signings if we are on track. But if we are still rebuilding and not hoping for trophies, then I feel like it's okay, they can buy the midfielders. But if we know very well that we are into the competition and we are like we need to win 1 or 2 trophies, then I feel like this defense is not worth it. Smash a like on the video, make sure you comment, let me know who you feel like Manchester United can sign heading into this summer. Let me know what you feel like, the kind of midfielder who would be replacing Casemiro, the defenders, the wingers, and whichever signing that you're hearing of there, which one do you think is the best to be into our shirt heading into the next season?